Thank goodness Christmas is over. I hate Christmas. It's not good at all. It's really not good. How is everybody around the world?
It's sweaty in there. Really sweaty. How is everybody? I actually love Christmas. I love it because it's family time. It's a little bit of time off work and the kids get loads of presents that I can play with. So it's pretty awesome all around. I hope you guys have all had an amazing Christmas because I have had one of the best Christmases in history. Probably the best one ever, actually. So yeah, I have had an absolutely awesome Christmas. I'm glad to get back to work today because I kind of miss routine, and I will be glad once Christmas is all over because, again, I'm kind of missing routine. But that said, Christmas has been absolutely amazing. Hello, everybody. Can't see me? Yes, you can. Can everybody see me? My message says that you can't see me. She's just come through and told me that. But I'm pretty sure that you can. Tell me you can see me. Hello from Virginia. Howdy, hi from Manchester. Sweden, New Zealand. Wow. Yes. You can definitely see me. So I don't know what she's watching. It's maybe not the Hoof GP. She gets sick of me though, to be fair. Yep, I had an absolutely awesome Christmas despite coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. I have had an awesome Christmas. Now, the reason I thought I'd jump on the live tonight is because I have a video that is sitting ready for me to click go. And I was going to click it, and then I thought, actually, I'll have a little chat about it first. So, basically, something went wrong. Now, in the Hoof GP, I film things exactly as it happens. And sometimes things happen that are really bad and I don't actually catch it on film. This time, things definitely got caught on film. It wasn't ridiculously bad, but it definitely was pretty scary. And I wanted to just kind of talk about things that go wrong on farms, because stuff goes wrong a lot. Hello from New York. I'm going to read some of your messages here. Hi from Ayrshire, long way. Now, I thought that it's a smile. I thought it was a coronavirus mask you had on. I love the Hoof GP. That's nice, Dean. Thank you. CZK. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm not sure what a CZK is, but there's 100 of them there. Thank you very much indeed. What time you got kicked? Like the time you got kicked in the nose? I didn't actually get kicked in the nose. I got head-butted in the nose. But I went to see my sister and convinced her that it was her father-in-law that had punched me in the nose. So every cloud. Yeah, lots of things have happened. I've had my leg burst open. I've had broken ribs 5 or 6 times. Broken noses a couple of times. Broken teeth. Broken my arm when I was younger. So yeah, lots and lots of things go wrong. And I wanted to not shy away from this. So in this episode that you're going to see straight after this live feed, basically something goes wrong, and that is the kind of thing that happens quite regularly. Not this specific thing, because it's actually the first time it's ever happened, thankfully. But basically what happened was, it was to do with the bull. The last time this actual bull was in the crush, something went wrong. So basically he got pins and needles in his shoulders and his legs. So when he came out of the crush, he kind of flopped onto his front. He was totally fine after 20 minutes, but he basically got pins and needles. So yeah, this time when he went in, I tried to make sure that couldn't happen, and I failed miserably. Something probably worse happened, actually. Yeah, so it's bad. Tell me about some of the accidents you guys have had at home. Hello, I'm going to answer some of your questions, guys. You're working with hundreds of pounds of massive muscle. It's amazing that more things don't go wrong. Actually, with bulls, it's very, very rare that anything goes wrong. Normally, it's heifers. So a heifer's a young cow. Normally, it's something will spook a heifer and they'll get scared. And when cows are scared, bad things happen. I've said it before on the channel loads of times that cows have got 2 reactions. One is, what's that? And the other one is, what's that? And usually when there's humans involved, it's the latter. And they just want to get away and back to the herd. The herding instinct kicks in and they'll dive through little holes, over gates, under rivers. Not under rivers, but you know what I mean. Missed the last step and broke my ankle, says Mary. Well, yeah, my auntie missed the last step and she actually fell down the stairs and broke both her wrists. So, yeah, that was bad. Jeff Haynes, love your channel. Still sick of the COVID-19 and enjoying your live stream to give me something to do. Well, hello, Jeff. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Speedwell. Speed Wheeler, sorry. Nice family. When will you have merchandise again? Nyman family. Actually, the merchandise thing, I don't. It was such a headache the first time, and I didn't do it for money. I did it because so many people asked, and it kind of went Pete Tong a little bit, or wrong. Pete Tong's a DJ. Yeah, it went wrong, but I am desperate to actually get stuff back out there. We're kind of in the middle of designing stuff to do with the logo and to do with merch. And I really, really want to do it perfectly. I want to do it as well as I can possibly do it. So I'm not going to launch anything before it is absolutely perfect. But in the new year, there is definitely merch coming. There is something else big coming that I can't talk about right now, but it might be to do with training. Well, it is to do with training, actually. But that is a big announcement that probably none of you are expecting because I haven't spoken about it before. And no, it's not a school. Logo needs an update, says Julie. The logo does need an update, Julie. You are absolutely correct. And if anybody wants to redesign me a logo, go for it, because I've tried and failed with 3 or 4 different companies, one of which I paid a lot of money, and what they produced was properly laughable. My 7-year-old daughter and I love your channel. Say hello from Oregon. Hello, Sarian. Catherine Gamble. Hi from Dalbeatty. That's where my sister lives, Catherine. Do we have any more check-in planned with Gracie or any of the rest of the cows suffering with toe necrosis? Actually, I'll see Gracie on Monday probably, so could do then. She's doing really, really well. There's not much to report, to be honest, because she really is doing well. So she's not going backwards, she's not going forwards. Well, she has gone slightly forwards. She's due to calve in 2 months' time, actually. I have 2 cows. Hello from North California. Thanks for the super chat, Mad Jack. Hope you're well. Do we have an email we can send art for a new icon, for a new logo? Yeah, thehoofgp@gmail.com. If you have ideas for logo update, thehoofgp@gmail.com. Send me some stuff. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's not a logo, just send me stuff. Emails, that is, not real stuff. Joe McCarry Agri video clips. Who is Gracie? Gracie is cow 58. Gracie is a cow at a farm that I visit, and she has a long story of being really, really ill. And we've nursed her back to health, and she's doing really well now. So yeah, that's who Gracie is. Happy holidays. We'd love to see a day at the job, but from the perspective of the dogs, they look so cute on top of the truck. Keep up all the good work. Thanks very much, Engine Fair. That is very kind of you. Why is Fireman Files not uploading? Asks Jack. Farming Files aren't uploading because one of the Farming Files crew is away to school. She is at boarding school and loving life. And the other 2 guys are back to school. They were doing it because they were off school because of coronavirus. So it was doing something to keep them busy. It is a hugely demanding thing, making sure that you can upload loads of videos. I put in like 40 to 50 hours a week doing this. I love it. I really, really do love it. But for anybody who wants to start a YouTube channel, you've kind of got to be mad and not really have a life. They probably have lives, so that's why they've not been uploading as much. Hello from Austria. Hi, Aaron. Hope you're well. I love cows. Thank you for your job, Patricia. Thank you. Hi there from South Africa. Holla. Artesia. My car broke my arm. How did your car break your arm? That's not good, is it? Are you wearing heels? I'm not wearing heels. I thought you were going to say I'm wearing... Here's some merch, actually, that nobody's ever seen before. This is different. What do you think about vegans? Nothing, really. Vegans, fair enough. If you want to be vegan, makes perfect sense. I think they go about things the wrong way. If you want to be vegan and you're of the disposition where you want to change the world and make everybody else vegan, that's fair enough as well. Just go about it in the right way. Get within the industry and then make everything better from the outset, and then you can gradually phase in veganism if you wanted. But yeah, I think you go about it the wrong, or vegans go about change the wrong way. I've nothing against vegans. Some vegan food is awesome. I am a meat eater. I love meat. I love steak. I love milk, cheese, yogurt. So I couldn't be vegan. But if you want to be vegan, fine by me. Someone broke my heart. Oh, Clement, that's not good, is it? He's not wearing heels. He's wearing blocks. Yeah. I keep meaning to glue some blocks to my feet, actually. Favourite and least favourite breed to trim. Favourite breed to trim is probably Holsteins, because I know Holstein cattle, so black and white dairy cows, because I know them so well. I'm so used to trimming them that it's just easy for me. Worst breed to trim, there's a breed called a Ramsey, which is a kind of cross between a Jersey and a black and white one. They are slippery little suckers, so yeah, they are really hard to trim. Hi from Turkey, Istanbul. Do you look at customers and think, steak? No. I probably should, and then it might I probably should, but no, I don't. Not one bit. When you have to put on 2 blocks on one claw, is there a worry about the height difference between the legs being hard on the shoulder or the hips? Yes, there is. If you put 2 blocks on one claw, on one foot, on one animal, the height is way increased. So yes, there is a worry that it can be hard on their sort of conformation, but it's for the much greater good. You would never leave 2 blocks on one cow for any length of time, so never longer than sort of 4 or 5 weeks. And in that time, there's not going to be an injury. There would be an injury if you left it on for a few months. So yes and no. I'll happily put 2 blocks on one foot regularly. I do it all the time, but they have to come off 4 or 5 weeks later. Otherwise, it can be detrimental to the cow. Detrimental, that's a good word, isn't it? How many times have you been pooped on? 4,886 times this month. What's the most risky thing you can do to a cow's hoof? If you over trim it, so if you're not taking care and making sure that the horn is thick enough, so you could trim it right back and then trim it too thin, and that would be, it could be absolutely cataclysmic for the cow. The cow might not even recover from that. There has definitely been cases where trimmers have gone way too far, taken too much horn off the sole, and the cow can't recover. You got my name right, it's Sarah, but you should put on blocks in a random video. See what the cows feel. I've actually got a video coming up about how cows feel, but it's to do with a pair of sneakers or trainers. Not blocks. Sounds weird, but it makes sense when you see it. Why don't you wash the hoofs? Lee from Oakville. That is one of the most common questions ever. So, for instance, this morning we trimmed 66 cows. That is 264 feet. If we were to wash 264 feet, there would be a huge amount of water, there would be a huge amount of time involved. So A, it would be too slippery. B, there are electrics everywhere, so it's dangerous. C, we didn't have any water to hand, so we would need buckets. D, the cow would be in the crush for too long, which is really, really not good for cows. You don't want to be in the crush too long because they have aches and pains and it wouldn't be comfortable for them. We need to get them back into the herd, and their stress levels would go through the roof. And are we up to E or F? It wouldn't really benefit me. I've trimmed probably between 140 and 150,000 cows. I've never washed the feet. I don't know any trimmer in the world who does wash the feet. There probably are some, but I don't know any of them. So yeah, that is why when everybody asks me, I've stopped answering so much, because it is the most common question, and it would make sense that people would ask it, but that's why I don't wash them. Pink, right, I'll answer your questions quicker this time. What was the worst case of dermatitis? So I've had a cow where I've had dermatitis lesion about that size, so twice the size of my fists, sticking right out the back. That's a job for a vet to remove, not me, so I couldn't cure it. What are you hiding under the couch or the sofa? No, can't get it out. An iMac and loads and loads and loads of envelopes. Where is Craig? I want Craig. This sucks without Craig, says Alan. Alan, you messaged me. I'm really sorry. I never got back to you, if that's all right, Alan Clark. I meant to, but I was incredibly busy, so I'm sorry. Yeah, life sucks without Craig. He's probably watching, actually. Comment if you are. The artist who made your couch pillows is brilliant. I have one sent by the British cousin after our last trip to Scotland. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see the one you mean. Yeah, I love all them, yeah. All different Highland cows. Hi from Maguire, NJ, USA. Can you get pink eye from the cow's poop flying in your eyes? You definitely can get pink eye from cow's poop flying in your eyes, yes. Is the gingerbread coffee available here in the States? It's not even available here in the UK anymore. Wifey bought me some from Costa Coffee. She bought like 40 different sachets as well, and they don't even taste good. It's a kind of rubbishy alternative to Nescafe. Your channel is helping me in lockdown. Thank you for your channel. You're welcome, Jim. How many bad injuries have you had resulting in the cow visiting the parlour in the sky? How many bad injuries have resulted in the cow visiting the parlour in the sky? None. In my care, I've never had a cow die or pass away or anything because of anything that's happened when I've been working with them at all. So, touch wood, hopefully it never will happen. Nice bum crack. Thanks, Tim. I should really read those things in my head before I read them out loud, shouldn't I? Do you have cows? No, I don't have any cows, Patricia. Once you slashed by alpacas fighting teeth. That's not good. Pull your pants off. I'm famous for having a builder's bum. That's not good, is it? How old am I? How old do you think I am? There's like 3 questions in a row. How old do you think I am? Greggs do gingerbread lattes, do they? Greggs is an awesome shop here in Scotland and England, probably Wales and Ireland, I'm not sure. Why don't you wear safety glasses or goggles? I wear a face visor because glasses and goggles get scratched and dirty all the time and they steam up so you can't see what you're doing properly. The visor, the chainsaw thing, works perfectly, so yeah, it's good. One person's got it right. Oh, you're all guessing less. He's 56. Missing intelligence. That makes sense, actually, that you would say that. Oh, you're all younger. You're all guessing younger than I am. I am 38 years young. 38. Baby face. The reason for the beard, by the way, if I didn't have a beard, you would probably see my age because I am covered in scars. I have, believe it or not, a big bite mark here. I tore my nose off my face once, ripped my lip from here down to here. So yeah, I'm 38 and the beard hides a multitude of sins. Hey, I was close. I still ask for gingerbread lattes at Starbucks just to irritate them. Good. Glad you do, Chateau. HoofGP, why do dew claws get infected so easily? Well, they do and they don't. It's environmental. So dew claws are the 2 claws that stick out above the normal claws, the normal 2 digits, the hoofs, if you like. If you have like automatic scrapers, that is usually a really big cause of it. If your hoof trimmer isn't trimming back the dew claws enough, that can be a cause of it. But the automatic scrapers is the main one. So you want to trim the dew claws back to the width of your 2 fingers, and that will stop them getting caught by the automatic scraper or a sharp edge foot bath. And then slurry gets on them and dermatitis gets in. So if you're getting lots of injuries to your dew claws, check your automatic scrapers and round the tops. That'll help. Have you ever sustained an injury while working? Come on, Ellie, you haven't watched all of the videos, have you? I have sustained lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of injuries while working, yes. There are numerous photos of me in hospital in various states. The darkest timeline, thanks for the super chat, man. Or female. Hey, are you going to do more streams in the future? I should do some more from the farm, shouldn't I? Live from the farm, but my priority is the cows, obviously, and YouTube will never be allowed to interfere in me looking after the cows. I won't let it. But if it's ever safe to do, then I will do more. Yes, definitely. Hi, do we get a new GP's Everything video? Actually, I was thinking about it today. Christmas kind of got in the way. New year, new me. There will be more GP's Everything videos. I've actually got some really good ones in my head. So yeah, there's a lot still to do. I nearly read an embarrassing one there. Will you be getting any Valley's black nose sheep on your farm? I wish they're cool, aren't they? The Valley's black nose. They're the ones. Yeah, they're the big woolly ones. Do you live in Stranraer? Says Nicola Hobbs. No, I don't. I live about 20 miles from Stranraer. Can you show us your tattoos? Says Sarah. I can, but I would need to strip off. So probably not. The wife wouldn't be happy. I am covered. My whole body, backside. No, not my backside. The backside of my body is completely covered in tattoos. So I would need to strip to show you. And I'm not in great shape either. How did you get into hoof trimming? It was just a fatal accident, I'm afraid. My stepfather used to be a hoof trimmer for 27 years. Long story cut short, I was running hotels, not enjoying it. Came back to help him run his business because he was ill. Stayed, kept hoof trimming, loved it, loved living home. Loved living back where I'm from. Sorry, where my home is. See, I do stutter in real life. It's not just for the videos. Hi, I'm from India. I watch your videos regularly. Thanks very much, Nick Hill. Hello from Carolina. How are the cow's hoofs healing? Well, hopefully. Guys, I'm going to end this in a couple of minutes' time, and I'm going to flick go on the latest video. I spent hours on it, so you better like it. I like it. It was good, and the new video could have ended very, very differently from what it actually did. So I'm very, very thankful that it didn't. Hello from Florida. Hello, how are you? What was your first thought when you realised that your channel is growing so much? It's funny. I'm really, really competitive, and anything that I get into, I kind of get addicted by. So I used to be totally addicted to the gym, then it was mountain biking, and pretty much everything to do with fitness. Accidents stopped that, and life got in the way. But now I'm addicted to YouTube. The numbers are what drives me, so keep subscribing, keep hitting the like button, because those are the metrics that I want to beat. I want to beat myself. So I'm always competing against myself, and that kind of keeps me going. So I didn't think that much about when it was growing. All I kept thinking was, I need to do better. I need to do better. So yeah, I need to do better. Are you by Wigtownshire? Yes, I'm in Wigtownshire, Beth. That's exactly where I'm from. How could dairy farmers improve conditions in barns and pastures to decrease hoof problems? Well, the magical wand would be to make conditions dry and clean. The drier the air, so the drier part of the world you live in, the better the cow's feet will be. That is totally inherent. It's something you can't do anything about, unfortunately. But if we could make things drier and cleaner, that would be the two biggest impacts that you could make. Or if you use something like Easy Fix rubber, that would make the cows much more comfortable. So that's rubber flooring. But you would need to hoof trim them a little bit more anyway, because they don't wear so much. So cleanliness, dryness, and comfortable flooring. Guarantee if you use more upbeat music, your views will soar. What's wrong with the music, Valencia? I've got an upbeat music track in the new video, so hopefully you'll like it. Do you guys in the UK have milk and meat? Hi from Slovenia. Of course we have milk and meat. I'm not sure what you mean. How come the crush seems to be gentle lifting the legs, then sometimes it's a bit rough? So if a cow puts pressure on the front legs, then it will look really gentle. If a cow is quite flighty or jumpy, she'll jump, and that will make the front legs kind of lift quick, and they'll jump up. So that's why it can look a little bit jumpy, but I can assure you this is the gentlest crush ever at lifting their feet. Sometimes it maybe looks a bit clangy and bangy, but it is fantastic. Every time I lift the front feet, I think, yay. What is your favourite sandwich? I just had a sandwich actually. I made a gammon and apricot and cranberry stuffing sandwiches there. They weren't very good. So steak and cheese. Did the Frenchies have a good Christmas? I love your dogs. They did actually. They were dressed as Santa and the Elf. Very original, but yeah, they loved it. Love the music, thank you. I had that intro song stuck in my head for weeks, says Monkey. Join the club. Hey, want to hear something a bit sad and a bit cringy? So I was travelling to the training day that you guys maybe saw the video of. I don't know. Go and watch it if you didn't. And I was driving down in the car, and the car's got Google Music. So I said, this is cringe. I said, Google, play some Hoof GP music. And I thought, I wonder what will happen. And it played all the music from the Hoof GP. So I drove for like 7 hours listening to it. It does your head in after a while, doesn't it? How do people with family cows trim feet? I watched 2 YouTube families, and they have never talked about the topic. They probably haven't talked about it because it's very difficult. Rope, so they'll probably tie it to the side of a stall, and trim with a knife and a pair of nippers. So it is really hard, but they definitely do it, or most people do. Would you advise a young person to get into a career in hoof trimming? Says Brendan. I would advise anybody to get into a career within agriculture, especially. It's great. I have done loads and loads and loads and loads of different careers, from being a butcher to being a nightclub manager, restaurant manager, hoof trimmer, farmer, all sorts of things. And hoof trimming is the best career I've ever had. So go off my experience. Hi from Canada. Hello. How heavy is the biggest bull you've ever trimmed? I think he was 1.6 ton. He was colossal. He was actually a shorthorn, believe it or not, which aren't known for being that big, but he was colossal. I've got a photograph of my little boy when he was 4, stood next to a bull that was just over 1.5 tons. So that's like 3,300 pounds. Big Bull. Hi from Jackson. Hello. I want to be a hoof trimmer because you inspire me. Cheers, Joe. That's good. That is mission accomplished. Thank you very much for that super chat. Kalila? Yeah, Kalila. Don't stop trimming. I don't think I ever would stop trimming, Sean. I enjoy your music. All the shows list. I would like a list of the bands you enjoy. Well, right now I'm listening to Anson Seabra. Cannot stop listening to him. There's one track in particular by Anson Seabra. It probably make you think about me a little bit differently because I love it so much. I'm not going to tell you what the track is, but it's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I don't talk much about beer. I don't drink that much of beer now, to be honest. I ran pubs for 9-10 years, so kind of sick of myself of alcohol. Still do drink, but not a huge amount. A 2020 compilation, please, says the real Wonky Dog. Wonky Dog, nice name. It'll come. Do you want a 2020 compilation? I'm not sure. Everybody seems to do it. And I kind of thought, do I want to do what everybody else does? But I have had an amazing year on YouTube. So maybe I should. Maybe that's a good idea. Tell me, do you guys want a compilation of 2020 and Craig getting electrocuted numerous times? Have you ever trimmed a horse, says Nicola. No, I haven't, and I wouldn't. Because I wouldn't expect a farrier to trim a cow because he wouldn't know enough about a cow's foot to do it properly, and I would never ever want to do something I couldn't do perfectly. So no, I've never trimmed a horse, and I probably never will. Yes. So you do want a compilation? Okay, I'll do a compilation. Look out for it in the next few days. Wow, okay, now it's just filled my feed with compilation. How many of you guys are watching right now? 688 concurrent users and 482 likes. Thanks for whoever that was that just liked it. Hello from Lincoln. Thank you for your vids. They're helping me so much get through my college course. What are you doing at college, Ben? Are you doing veterinary science? Something like that? Are abscesses common, and would you lance them, or would that be a vet's job? That is definitely technically a vet's job. Well, no technically about it. It is a vet's job. Abscesses are fairly common, and when they're in the white line, you can lance them just by trimming away the loose hoof round about them. So that's really easy to deal with, but they still require NSAIDs, so things like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So basically, ibuprofen for cows. 693, I think you mean the cow. Is it just cows or bulls you trim? Look at the video straight after this live stream, Nadine, and you will see that I also trim bulls. Could you trim a deer hoof? Definitely, no problem whatsoever. All that is different are the measurements. In one of my videos, actually, I get some deer hoof and I cut them up so that you guys can see how similar they are to a cow's foot. The angle of the toe is more acute, so they're more pointy like that. But apart from that, they're just the same. Love the show and the new house. Thanks very much, Paul. Very kind of you to say. I'm a butcher, but your videos are really making me consider moving to a job in farming. That's cool, Jack. Very cool. Different end of the spectrum. Love your videos. Take care. Thanks very much from Suffolk in the UK. Hello, Indiana, Gloucester. Made it to a live video. Hello, Julie. Nice to have you. Do calves ever need to be trimmed? So calves don't need to be trimmed, and you really don't want to trim a calf's foot. If you do, for routine purposes, then that is a very, very, very bad sign, and there's probably something wrong. But have I trimmed calves' feet? Yes, I have. So sometimes calves will get things wrong with their feet. Usually it's infections, dermatitis, or foul in the foot. And foul in the foot is probably the most common thing you'll get wrong with a calf's feet. And that's because they're maybe in wet conditions where they're being reared, so a wet straw pen or something like that. So I have and do trim calves' feet, but not routinely. Plus, you got to pin the suckers down, which isn't good. Hi there from Cali. I bet your weather's a lot better than mine right now. Do you catch many diseases from the cattle you work with? No, they catch diseases from me. I'm always watching your videos. Thanks very much, Chairman. At what age? That was a joke about the diseases, by the way. They don't catch them off me. And I've never, ever caught a disease from a calf or a cow or anybody like that. Rebecca Armstrong. Is that Rebecca Armstrong that I know, is it? Maybe. How did you get farmers to take you seriously? I just finished... Oh, it's not. I just finished farrier training and struggled to get owners to take me seriously. Scrawny farm lass. Take yourself seriously Always cut straight to the point. Make sure you say the tough things, so don't just talk about the niceties, but make sure that you are thinking about being in customer service. I class myself as somebody who works in customer service, who happens to be a hoof trimmer. So treat them with respect, speak to them directly, and always take yourself seriously, and I'm sure that they'll hopefully give you that back in spades. Hello, nearly read an embarrassment. The heaviest bull to trim is more like 2 tons. I've never trimmed one that's 2 tons, I don't think. Have you ever had ringworm? No, I haven't, but I know lots of people who have. Ringworm is incredibly itchy and pretty contagious, actually. Melissa, 2 or 3 to have a baby. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, I gotta go. Bye, heckin'. Right, guys. Alright, your attitude is wonderful. That's very nice. I am going to... Thanks very much for all those super chats, by the way, guys. Sometimes I miss them. Freddy Sauce, $5. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Do cows get used to trimming and chill out as they get older? They probably do, actually. Heifers, definitely not. They're definitely the most flighty animals, and then as they get older, they probably do. But they get a little more determined with age. That's one thing that's true. That's definitely true. Your videos are so fun and informative. Thank you very much, Madam 007. That's kind of you to say. Some of the faces you pull look a bit like Mad Cow. Maybe it is Kreutzfeldt Yakov. You never know. Have you been kicked? Not today, but yes, a lot. Tam8, appreciate it. I work in IT. Why am I so fascinated by your videos? I don't know. I don't even know why I'm fascinated by my videos. But I love making them, that's for sure. I love my job, I love my life here in Scotland, and I like sharing it. So I'm glad you are fascinated by them. It's kind of you. Gotta run. Bye, Sarah. Do people eat milking cows? Yes, so when a milking cow comes to the end of her career within the dairy industry, she then goes into the meat industry. So yes, they do. Love your new home. Thanks very much, Melanie. That's good. Right, guys, I am going to go. I am going to click go on the new video as soon as I'm finished here. So go check out the new video. Tell me if you've been watching this live. Give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Because, like I told you earlier, the numbers going up really makes me enthusiastic to make more. Right, guys, thank you very, very much for everybody who's tuned in tonight and who keeps tuning in around the world. I hope you've had an absolutely awesome Christmas. 2021 goes much better than 2020 has for everybody. Although, to be fair, my year has been pretty good. I'm one of the lucky few this year, though. Yeah. Good night. God bless. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Enjoy the new video. Goodbye.